What's up, YouTube? This is Chaos Rain. I am coming to you with my current deck idea. It's not complete quite yet. I haven't finished perfecting it, nor have I finished getting the last two synchros. The last two synchros I need right now are one Scrap Dragon and one Armory Arm. If any of you have either of these, PM me. I really need them to finish the deck. Anyway, this is what I call Scrap OTK. It's not an OTK by beat, but it can be if you have the right hand. It's consistent to a point to where if you have the right cards, you pretty much are set for the game. Start with the monsters. I run 3 Scrap Golems. This deck does special summon a lot. Since it special summons enough to where I can abuse it, I can use Scrap Golem to abuse it even further. 3 Scrap Goblins, the wall of the deck. Since I don't run any massive defense in the deck at the moment, these are basically the current walls, and on the second attack, once you attack it, I can chain into a Scrap Storm. 3 Scrap Searchers. I do run a majority of Scrap Monsters in the deck, so these are very useful. You pop any of my Scrap Monsters, I get back 2, possibly 3 of these by blowing up any other monsters. And usually if I have certain Scrap Monsters out, it'll be like Scrap Dragon or Scrap Twin Dragon plus Scrap Archfiend, so I don't have to worry about blowing up my own monsters. 3 Quick Draw Synchrons. I run a quick draw engine in here because it's fast, allows me to ditch almost any scrap I need in the grave at the moment to special summon and then sacrifice it for Scrap Golem and then special summon that scrap that I just ditched. It's pretty good, and I can easily first turn 3000 beats to kill someone. Triple Cobalt. This deck's OTK revolves around this card. Well, one of its OTKs revolves around this card, and since I have a lot of tuners, it special summons itself back and allows me to sync for higher monsters. Double Scrap Mind Reader. I was originally going to run 3, but I found it way too inconsistent. I use this simply to pop either Scrap Beast or Scrap Goblin, pop them, bring out add a card to hand, and have an easy 1-star tuner. Most likely, when I do this, I have Golem already on the field, so I special a beast, pop it for Mind Reader, add another card to hand, synchro for 6. Not only that, these are tuners that are like Plague Spreader, and I can abuse them really well in this deck. Double Scrap Beast. I'm running only 2 because it's a good card, but there's been times where I dead draw it, and this deck runs on a lot of tuners, and there's a decent amount of non-tuners, but I found 3 to be a little inconsistent. I might put it back to 3 later. Plague Spreader allows me to abuse it. Allows me to synchro for higher monsters. I'll go into further explanation on how I can abuse it. Card Trooper. I need almost every monster in this deck to the grave. It doesn't matter what monster it is, I need it to the grave. I need any one of these. Quick Draw is even good in the grave because I can bring it back and synchro with it and whatnot. But yeah. Scrap Recycler. I only run 2 4-stars, but that's not the reason for it. Especially since these aren't beasts anyway, or they are beasts anyway. The reason for it is to dump possible Card Trooper, dump possible Mind Reader, dump possible Cobalt Hedgehog, and yeah, basically set up for game if I need to. It's actually more of a side deck card, but you know. Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, 1 for 1. These are my 3 limited spells of the deck. I don't run any backfield hate, aside from MSTs, but I'm getting to that. Foolish, obviously, dump whatever monster I need, 1 for 1. Allows me to bring out Scrap Mind Reader or Scrap Searcher. I have 5 1-star targets in this deck. Tuning. I only run 1. I used to run 2. but I found tuning to be a little too slow for the deck, because even if I search for my quick draw, a lot of times it'll be like first turn or second turn, and if I get this late game, it's okay, but it's not necessarily useful. Scrap Lube. This is a very good card. I found using this card really broken. I'll special summon a Scrap Goblin in defense. I'll pop it with Scrap Mind Reader, add a card to hand, and then normal and synchro if I need to. Pot of Avarice. I get everything to the grave real fast, so this allows me to abuse that grave power and draw more cards. Guts of Steel. I can easily special summon a monster and abuse this card's effect. Double MST. My only backfield hate of this, only to take out those pesky Royal Decrees. And part of the OTK, Mass Driver. Only 2. I need to, usually when, if I draw into this late, I'd already beat you down, but it's a good card. Triple Scrapstorm. I need everything in the graveyard as fast as possible. Drawing is just a plus, and destroying is just a plus. Call the Haunted. Self-explanatory. And the main part of the abuse, obviously, Imperial Iron Ball. Allows me to not remove from play for Scrap Mind Reader. Allows me to not remove from play for Guts of Steel. Allows me to not remove from play for Plague or Cobalt. And allows me to abuse Mass Driver. Imperial Iron Wall is a very good card in this deck. It allows me to basically combo really, really easily. Makes this deck very fun. Alright, as far as synchros, I got Stardust, Brionek, Formula, Shooting Star, Scrap Twin, Convo Your Crazes, Magical Android, Junk Destroyer, Scrap Archfiend, Field Marshal, Jewel Warrior, Turbo Warrior, Junk Warrior, Nitro Warrior, and of course, I hate Necro Valley with a passion, so this is the ultimate Synchro Tech card of any extra deck. In my opinion, this has saved my ass in hundreds of occasions, basically, because I duel like every day. And just set it in defense, pop their field spell, gain 1,000, go. Do what you want, play another one, pop it again. If they don't get rid of it, of course. And aside from that, it's not like it's hard to get back. Alright. Rate, comment, subscribe. This is my Mass Driver version of Scraps. If you guys have Scrap Dragon, please PM me. I will trade for it, and most likely trade well for it. And also looking for Army Arm. Just one. Peace, YouTube.